Jesus was filled with the sevenfold Spirit of the Lord. It says the Spirit of the Lord descended on him like a dove. When he died, he gave up the Spirit. When on Acts 2 it says the Spirit of the Lord, that's Isaiah 11:2, descended on them. The Spirit of wisdom and knowledge, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of, wisdom and revelation, counsel and might, knowledge, the awe of God, and the central one is the Spirit of the Lord. That's the essence. That's not a gift of, it's the Spirit of the gift. It's like going from a dial-up modem to wireless broadband internet. Wherever you are in the world, permanently connected, not having to dial up when you've got a need. And that Spirit of is being released. So one of those is the spirit of courage. To overcome and not be overcome. One act of courage, as you've just seen, releases fear into the enemy's camp. 1 Samuel 14 and 15. That first slaughter with Jonathan and his armor-bearer maid was about 20 men within half an acre. And there was trembling in the camp, in the field, and among all the people. The garrison and the raiders also trembled, and the earth quaked, so that it was a very great trembling. And that's 2 people put to flight the whole Philistines. The enemy is more scared and fearful of us than we are of him. He knows the end of the book. He knows the signs of the times. He knows there's going to be a radical generation appear. That's why abortion has emerged in the 1960s to take out, it's his strategy, to take out a whole new generation. If anything should tell us at the end times, it's that. It's stop them being born, ruin their destiny before they're ever delivered, they ever breathe. Let's wipe them out, because there's going to be an army arising that's going to do us more harm. He knows what the Lord's going to do. He can read. He knows the Bible. He quoted it to Jesus. So he knows what the book says. 1 Samuel 14:21, it says, moreover, the Hebrews who were with the Philistines before that time, in other words, the Philistines is the enemy's camp. The Hebrews who had gone over, once saved, had gone back into the world, who went up with them to the camp around them, even they also turned to be with the Israelites who were with Saul and Jonathan. Likewise, all the men of Israel who had hid themselves in the country of Ephraim, in other words, in their churches, came out when they heard that the Philistines had fled. They went up after them in hot pursuit. So the Lord delivered that day, and the battle passed beyond Beth Aven. There were people in the enemy's camp right now who the church has rejected, who will turn, hear me, will turn back into this kingdom. When you see it with Jannes and Jambres in Pharaoh's court, they could only go so far with the supernatural, and then even they had to admit there is a God in heaven. This psychic witchcraft community will be able to go so far. We will be challenged by them. We'll be able to go so far, but we get to do the greater works.
Amen. Yes.
Moses is that model. Not intimidated, not frightened, not insecure, because they can do the same. It's like, okay, God, you've got to do something better next time. Does something better, you've got to do it again. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's like the king who strikes the ground and he quits, and he said it would have been better if you'd have kept striking. We've got to keep going. Got to keep going. Got to keep going with it until it does. It says the battle moved beyond Beth Aven, which stands for the house of iniquity. So with us, we will overtake those issues as we take ground. We'll overtake iniquity. The Philistine spirit represents the spirit of the world. They were the descendants of giants. Joshua had to have the courage to lead the people and to follow the captain of the host. That's the spirit of courage. Be strong and very courageous.